SillyPseudonym playing Nova Drift, and we're going to try something a little different today. I was thinking of something new to do, but then I thought, why not do something very old instead, or at least somewhat old-fashioned. Missed everything entirely there, comment. And I'm going to do that by skipping all of this. So, your basic blaster, basic body, basic shield, nothing special about it, just your basic gear. Let's see how far we can get with it. I haven't really done this with any of the more recent updates, not the past 2 patches. So I wonder how viable it is. And I guess we'll find out. Do I want split shot? Yeah, the volley. I want to see what it looks like. Burst fire. I can see what barrage looks like as well. Ooh, incendiary strike or magnitude. Let's go incendiary strike. Mainly I want that to deal with bosses. A little damage over time effect. Get out of that situation. That will unlock barrage. And there it is. Okay, that's a neat little effect. Needs something to help. Well, I have no idea what this will do, but it will look interesting. This is one of the more awkward fights I've had against this enemy. Oh dear, can I get her there? No, really not from that angle. Let's try not to get killed right there. I'll take a magnitude upgrade to be certain. What does firing array do here? I'm not entirely sure. I think I'll go with payload instead, though. This might kill me. Let's get some hull strength. And hull regeneration. You know. No reason. He says as he frantically dodges mines and beam weapons. Upgrade all weapons stats by what, 5%? Still took too much damage from that one. But we're surviving so far, if barely. Run right into these shots for no good reason. That's not going to help. Heavy caliber. I don't think with our rate of fire we want weapon recoil. Could go with shields, but I want to increase our damage, or I'm afraid we're not going to get through this enemy. Splinter could be very good here against this particular enemy. So far, so good. Yes, I'd say that was effective. Warpath. I think I'll take targeting actually here. And homing strike. Just to do a little more crowd control here. Okay, that's halfway decent. Armor or passive shield regeneration. Let's just take the armor. Take absorption, hull plating, just a flat 3 damage points of protection. What do I want here? Shield cooldown and force armor are both good. I'll take that for, in large part, so I don't get pushed around so much when I run to enemies or they run to me. Twin strike? Less recovery, but I have some recovery boosts. And 1 extra projectile. Okay, not bad. Not incredible, but not bad either. Run away for a bit. Glad I took that hull plating. These dodge too much. Would you mind just staying straight and going right there? Thank you. Ooh, almost missed you. That would have been bad. At least this build penetrates shields fairly well. I'm actually kind of surprised by that. Don't think I want any of these. I wouldn't mind a little extra plating. It doesn't really help me do anything else though, does it? let's add regenerative shields. And shield cooldown. Boost my defenses a bit here. Not the most effective use of my time, but I was hoping for some rerolls, if nothing else. Almost get killed by getting squished by the orbiting orbs. Not exactly good. Yeah, at that range my weapons aren't doing much damage. But at that range they are. I'll take a revelation and then look for the double tap, yeah. Then, and only then. Lots of nasty enemies here. Here's why I'm glad for that splintering effect. I could take Galvanic instead, with Revelation. That'd be a big defensive boost. I think I'll reroll. Don't think that helps me any. Volatile shields would be good here, as would channeling. Let's go with channeling. Get my regeneration up. Rather rapidly expending my rerolls here, but double tap. That'll be a cumulative 21% rate of fire and 3 bursts, which is very good with barrage. Yeah, that's a noteworthy increase in damage right there. I want Adrenal Module. Shield effect radius is not very important to me because I have no effect. Not really. Kinetic boost. Now we're talking. I'll take the core shielding here. Better armor stat duration, self-damage resistance, and just 5 flat hull and shield points. That's something to be considered useful. Probably should not have stayed there. That was too close for comfort. What do I want now? Might be too early for quantum decoherence, but more burn damage, perhaps? Don't exactly do a lot of it, but I don't have many rerolls left to spend. And of these choices, I think I'm not going to go Dying Star. No, we're not. We're going to try to keep with the theme of relatively basic. Nothing horribly fancy here. This is why I'm glad I took the plating. Right here, waves like this. What do I want here? Honestly, none of these. Tempest Break may not be horrible here, but I have to take Streamline to get it. Siege Weaponry is going to be a new. Corrosive Stacks. Our Kinetic Boost. Emergency Systems wouldn't be bad here. And I'm maneuvering around a fair bit because of the shorter range of this weapon compared to, say, a railgun. I won't get a huge increase in damage from it, but it's something. Trying to clear out these enemies so I can maneuver better. Ooh, volatile shields could be very useful to us here. Got a little too close for comfort there. Alright, we survived wave 75. Let's see if we can make it all the way through to wave 100 and beyond. That was not skill, I will admit, that was pure luck. Just want that known. Sanctuary. Do I even want that? I don't know, but I'm willing to try it. Okay, trying to get that shield down before it gets too close to me. Speaking of, I'll take the shield durability now. I'm relying on it fairly heavily. I said I'm not taking Dying Star, and I'm not taking Dying Star. I'll take Emergency Systems here. That just means I get a moment of invulnerability when my shield breaks. not the most pleasant combination of enemies for me, but we handle them fairly well. Yeah. There's emergency systems for you. What do I want here? I don't want discharge, I don't think. Flash shielding. We can try it. Let's not be in the middle of that. Okay, it's almost dead. There we are. And here comes another one. Oh no, this is a... whatever you call it. I don't even remember what you're called. But you are that. Purposely stayed near the edge of that time, so if I did get bounced around, I'd get bounced off the screen to the other side. Seemed to have worked out okay this time. Yeah, let's say I've got to be careful, because as soon as that stops, it's going to be running right into the enemy. That's not good. Whew, and no upgrade points from that. That's rude. Rude, rude, rude. Levels are hard enough to come by as it is. Level 100. Honestly, was not expecting to make it here. I think I need to keep the recovery. I might want to take barrier. Trying to not let it get its sights lined up quite so neatly. We are not doing enough damage. I'm glad I took those defensive upgrades. So much going on, I can't even see my own shots. That's not good. Well, I can breathe a little easier now. Just reroll here. Omni Shield? No. Phantom Strike? No. There's Sanctuary. She only begins cooldown when it breaks. Less thrust, but... do I really want this? Let's go for it. This is a fun little experiment. We're just going to have fun with it. Don't know if the reductions there in shield recovery will be worthwhile in the long run, but I'm willing to give it a try. The reduction in thrust is definitely noticeable, however. What do I want from here? None of these, I don't think. I am at level 40. Do I just want to take evolutionary niche? Well, no, because my battery powers don't matter. Never mind. We have no unique powers to be improved. Do need to remember that. This is very different from what I'm used to. Sterilization may be good here. Propulsive munitions, not so much. Rebuke, purge, charge shot. Could just winnow all this. Shrink down a bit. Alright, have that taken care of. And now, what about mines? Can we get rid of the mine layers? Yes. Can we get rid of these guys? Maybe. What about you? You are going to be a tough one to crack. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling the reduction in thrust now. Thank you, Comet. Again, very handy. Always nice when you come around and just shove the enemy into oblivion. Okay, decent damage. You're doing decent enough damage if you can kill those enemies before they can fire. When they start being able to fire their shots, that is when you know that you're losing ground. Alright, what do we want here? Ally? I don't know. Improved thrusters to make up for the downgrade we took. Oh yes, that's much better. I feel like I can actually maneuver again. try not to just stand there and get killed. Probably not a good idea. Well, that's not good. Too many enemies being left on the screen right now. And you will notice the enemy fire rate has increased. I don't have anywhere near as long to do damage to the targets before they're charging up their weapons, launching little projectiles, fighters, what have you. That's going to be an issue. Yeah, until I get squished by the rotating orbs. Oh well. That still was not horrible. I don't know if I would have done anything differently. Other than just pilot a bit better there towards the end. We're definitely starting to lose ground damage-wise. So maybe there's another way you could have built that to take advantage of the shields, perhaps. In any case, that was what happens if you don't take any special upgrades, just your basic gear. Thought that'd be something different. Nice to change things up a bit if you feel like you've tried a little bit of everything in the game, just to say, you know, try something like don't pick any other upgrades. As always, thank you all for stopping by.